man. Fuck with your boy Uncle Fan 007. Shout out to the fuck Yankee fan. What up, niggas? You good?
Go fuck with your boy Angry Fan 007, man. Shout out to the whole Angry Fan movement. Let me get Dot and Danny on. Yo, y'all on?
Yo. Yo.
We got Danny
Yo.
Myers on. We got Dot on. What's good? What's good, man? Let's start this weekend off with a fire-ass show. So, look, this is what I want to do. We all going to take turns. Let's run down these battlers' names. And in our opinion, let's give the strengths and the weaknesses of every battler.
All right.
What y'all think?
Let's do it.
You know, what you think, Dot?
It's dope.
All right. Let's start up with Murder Mook. Fuck it. Let's get straight to the top. Or one of the top ones. You want to
Strengths
go first, Doc?
and weaknesses?
Yeah, strength.
Yeah,
Strength,
let Doc
like,
talk.
all right, Mook. Okay.
All right, strengths. His strengths, he's definitely rap.
Okay.
Angles.
Rap. Okay.
Angles. His delivery is good. I want to say stage presence is alright. Stage presence is alright.
His what?
Definitely, the stage presence is alright.
Okay.
Creative.
Okay.
That's probably tops off his strengths, as well as the fact that he doesn't choke. He's always well prepared.
What's his weaknesses?
Weaknesses. I'll say he's not really that funny. So he doesn't really have like jokes and stuff. He doesn't freestyle. And his performance ain't,
But is that, but you know what, is that a weakness? But you know what, is that a weakness that he doesn't freestyle? Unless you mean rebuttal.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, I'll say that he can't rebuttal. And I'm not gonna say he can't rebuttal.
I don't think you gotta. I don't think you have to freestyle in your battle. I mean, if you well prepared,
you don't have to freestyle.
With your bars,
because he always well prepared.
You don't really gotta freestyle.
Yeah, you don't got to freestyle. Yeah, he doesn't really rebuttal like that, which is it could be looked at as a weakness, but not everybody do it. So,
okay.
I think his performance. I think that'd be the last. See, the old Murder Mook, I felt like his performance was up there, but now I don't know.
All right, that's it.
I think that's just yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go next, man. For Mook, I feel like Mook's strength is number one. He takes the battle serious. I don't be seeing Mook playing around with his opponent. He don't, you know what I mean? Whether you feel like the nigga win or the nigga lost, like you say, he's not gonna choke. He gonna come with 3 rounds that he think is fire. Period. You don't got lucky like the whole whiskey business scheme versus Verb. In all reality, that shit was creative as fuck that he did it. He ain't have to do it. He could just wild out on Verb, which is what I would have wanted myself personally. But that was some creative ass shit that I don't think any other battler would have just did. I don't think he writes his bars last minute. Let me think what else. Murder Moon. I already said creative. He takes everybody, and he thinks he's the best. I think that's his strength right there. When you really think you that nigga, you the best, that keeps you on top of your game. You know what I'm saying? He mainly tries to go for the top niggas. I like that about him. You don't really see him just bowing to anybody. I don't feel like a top nigga. If you fucking arguably the GOAT, I don't think you really should be bowing to anybody unless it's just like, all right, I'm gonna do this just on the strength. This one time or some shit like that. Like he tried to keep it where he's only bowing the top niggas. That way every win counts. The same way every loss counts. Certain niggas do it. Hollow does that. Certain niggas do that. Where they really just want to battle the top niggas only and shit. That's how you really solidify that you are a top nigga in all reality. Because when niggas look at your resume, that shit, I think that shit counts. He sells the fight good. He will talk shit about it. He'll talk shit, but he won't just be like, "Oh, this bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna kill him." Like he believes in himself that much. Like he's confident. I think that's sort of a strength. I don't know if I can really name. I like that about him. Let me say that because every battler is confident, but the way he goes about it, Like if you mention his opponent, he'll be like, well, what about this? And like he'll make you really think about why the fuck do you have him not winning the battle coming up. You know what I'm saying? I like that about him. As far as the funny shit, I don't think he's trying to be funny. I think he's really bounded to show that he's the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the fact he don't choke. That's my shit right there. Like he treats battle rap the way that shit was supposed to be treated, which is if you choke, you lose. Therefore, you prepare so you don't fucking choke or you know you lost.
So you
like,
don't fuck up.
Yeah, he comes like that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, not to cut you off, but you know why you just made a good point? Because they released a list of battles that International P had that he never released. And somebody said, where's Loaded Lux? And Mickey Fax said, this is when, if you stumble, you lose. And niggas was like, oh, are you trying to imply that Lux was stumble prone? He definitely was.
Lux always been stumble prone from what we can see. He stumbled prone. He stumbled in the Mook battle, the first one. He stumbled in the Cow battle. Hell, he stumbled when it was him and Hollow. He choked in that battle too. So It's not like Lux ain't choke prone. He definitely is. But Mook, on the other hand, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it from Mook.
Mook never was like that.
You know, let me think another strength. I think his writing is a strength now. I think he does. You know what I think? It's a strength and it's a weakness. He does too much at times. Like with the Iron Solomon shit. Like he does too much. We just want to see a battle. You don't have to spend too much right out of this world shit that, in all reality, we're not going to care about. You just don't know that yet.
When you say that, like I thought that too, and then I figured he doesn't battle often, so I feel like when he does battle, he try to give us the most he can possibly give us. So he want to do 5-minute rounds. He want to do 5 rounds. He want to do a 20-minute round. And it's just like, hey, if you want to do all this, I mean, it's on you. But the fans, most fans would be okay with a little 3-4 minutes. You don't really have to give us 5 plus 5 minutes and all that. But I would think that that's a strength too. The fact that he can write like that. And think it's something for a 20-minute round. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that definitely is. The only weakness, he takes too long to get to some of the battles, I feel like. Like, him and Surf should have already happened. I don't feel like we should be waiting 2-3 years to watch him battle niggas and shit. I don't really like that. But I mean, he's active, though. It ain't like Mook came and left. You see, he's still battling, so, But that's all I can think of.
Yeah. That I won't even say that that's a weakness because he was supposed to battle Surf, and then Lux ended up backing out the card, which messed up the whole card. So the battle never ended up happening, and then Surf got locked, and it was just
all downhill from there.
Yep.
Okay.
But in his defense, I will say he said when ARP called him before they picked Verb, he was trying to get Surf. ARP said no because that's a URL battle. He tried to get Hollow. Niggas didn't answer back in time, so he took Verb. So like you said, he definitely active.
Yeah, he's here. You go, Danny.
A lot of stuff y'all said I agree with as far as the strengths go. I feel like when you watching Murder Mook as a rapper and as a fan, you are watching like a master. You watching somebody who's mastered this shit. Somebody who's like very dedicated to the craft, an original, like he's from the original cloth of battle rappers. I think he's like second generation, like right after, Rakim and you know what I mean, LL, like that. Then you have Mook now. You know what I mean? So when he said he one of the forefathers of the scene, it's facts. It's definitely facts. You know what I mean? He was one of the first ones we've seen. So he's definitely a pioneer. That all plays into his strengths. As far as weaknesses go, I kind of agree with that. Where like both of y'all right. He's really not funny, but like you said, Cass, he ain't trying to be funny either. I mean, I say the same thing about myself. Like, oh well, Danny ain't really funny. Well, I'm not here to be joking with niggas. This ain't no game. So I see that, but also his writing isn't his writing isn't as deep as, let's say, a Solomon or a Lux for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's the most superb writer there is. I don't think
so you,
like
you
the most thing I've seen him
impressed?
do. What? With what?
With his round versus Verb, what he was doing on the liquors, you wasn't impressed by that?
No. No,
Damn,
no. Definitely not. In fact, I was because there were reaches in between. I know Dot ain't gonna agree, but the alcoholic, the whiskey business, all that shit. Oh man, I feel like if Chilla did one, then Chilla would have did it like better if he done an alcohol scheme. But not to shit on him, but I think where he showed some depth was the Jordan comparison. That metaphor, that analogy, that was like probably the deepest I've seen Mook go. But he be like in a Verb battle. I think he tried to show, and like you said, he be trying to do too much. Like if he would have just got straight at Verb, and like you were saying, it wouldn't be so many people saying Verb won.
So
exactly.
I think
he was trying to show I could keep up because he was hearing, oh, Mook is outdated. He finna come with all these outdated punches. So he was on a mission to prove to people that he can write and be intricate and keep up with these times, and that's why you had the alcohol scheme and all that stuff. And he still was relating it to Verb. But I think that's just, I mean, he's got a lot of strength. He got way more strengths than weaknesses. So,
let's see. Wow, I feel like Cats, like, the reason why the alcohol scheme was dope to me, even though it had reaches, it wasn't really because of the scheme. It's the fact that he was relating it to Verb. Like that's why it was dope to me. Like he was relating the shit to Verb in his career. And it was just like, oh shit. Like damn, I would have never even thought of some shit like this. Like that's why it was dope to me. Yeah, he had some reaches in there, but overall I see what he was doing. And you wasn't impressed with the whole the Remedy shit, Remedy ill holla. The Holla Ill Remedy, you wasn't impressed with that shit?
No, actually that was dope. He had a lot of dope stuff, especially like in his third round, his first round. The beat, what did he say? Vegan, the steak. He was going through. Those things were dope. But overall, when you say like some of the best writers, I don't know how many times Mook's name comes up. Even though it's weird, he's in a weird spot because it's like no one says he's trash, but no one says like he's Lux level either.
Oh no,
so he's somewhere in the middle.
Okay. Let's move on to Lux now.
Okay, so Lux strength is definitely his pen game. Pen game is crazy. Showmanship. Delivery. Stage presence. Yeah, give him stage presence, delivery. What's I could say? Performances. Performance guide. Yeah.
I know.
Might be.
I'm kind of with you. Might be it.
That might be it. I can't really think because I can't say he's always well prepared. So if I go to weakness, it's like he's not always well prepared. He chokes a lot, stumbles. He sometimes I feel like he loses the crowd a lot. Like sometimes he takes too long to get to the point he's trying to get to. I won't say he got a lot of weaknesses either, but yeah, I think that's the only thing I could think of, really.
All right. For me, like you said, obviously, it's well known already. The pen, there's his strength. I like the fact that he wants to battle top niggas too. I think all time. I mean, like Danny just said, they from that era, so it only makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only like see, Mook was running around battling. Then eventually he wanted to battle Cassidy. Why? Because he was the top nigga. That's what these niggas did back in the day. They wanted to battle the top niggas to prove they the best. Period. So you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he's in the same wave as Mook, where He's trying to battle the top niggas. He don't really talk shit like that, so I can't give him that.
Yeah, you don't.
I like the
that's
fact that
damn.
he's
That was
thinking
a strength for Mook too.
What?
I forgot about that. The shit talking.
Yeah. He's a shit talker.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, Lux
Mook
don't
will
really
sell
talk
that fight.
shit.
If anything, Lux pisses you off or anything because he'll talk about. You can ask him one question and it'll take him an hour to answer that shit. He still ain't answer that shit directly.
And he still ain't answered. Yeah, like.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't even think I could even interview that nigga. Like it just wouldn't work, but I don't think. You know what I'm saying? But we got that. Creative. Not for I'm so serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Creative. What I mean by that is like you don't know if you're gonna get the gray hoodie Lux, you're gonna get the Malcolm X, the Black Panther Lux, you're gonna all that creativity to decide what he's gonna do. Look at the Calico battle. I mean, this nigga not only did he bring a casket and inquired on her to the stage, but he actually made a blog and a funeral parlor. You know what I'm saying? Like who does that shit?
Yeah,
like so it's like he
that's when he was
goes to
selling
sell.
the fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. See, that's when he was selling that shit. So if he was to get in that bag as far as selling it, I think he'd be one of the top niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that when niggas be calling him out, he be on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? The way he made Verb look on that corner, the way he be making certain niggas look when they be trying to color him sometimes be crazy. His aggression goes up, like he really be talking to niggas and shit. So I like that. What else do I like about Lux? He trains. He trains for the battle. You can tell he trains for the battle.
Yeah, he does.
Yo, Lux don't really got that. Lux is kind of hard to do. Because it's not that much that you really even know about this nigga. He do his history on his opponent. I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
That's all I really got for strength. I ain't going front. Weakness is he definitely is choke prone. He goes around the world sometimes. That shit is annoying as fuck. Shit. I know I have more than this. Come on now. What else? What else do I not like about this nigga Lux? He's Hollywood at times. Like I really didn't like the whole when he was coming back and he wanted the 40 and he was on Vlad. He was on every interview. You know what I'm saying? Just talking like he deserves $1 million to battle. That really turned me off from this nigga Lux. It was just like, what? Like, whatever. And you choke prone? Come on, stop it, bro. But one thing I can say about Lux is the nigga stayed active too. It ain't like he came back, took a battle, and dipped like Cassidy did. Cassidy came back, he battled Diz. We ain't hear from this nigga for about 5 years before he came back. He didn't even do an interview on Battle Rap. He just left. Lux didn't do that when he battled Cal. Even Mook took a little hiatus after he battled Iron. We ain't seen him for a little minute, but Lux actually was coming back. So I guess I gotta give him props. That's not a strength, but I respect the fact that he did that. What else is a strength? What else is it? You know what's a strength for Lux? The fact that he created Lions Den, so that gives him so many angles on so many battlers now. A lot of niggas wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Lions Den. So that was actually that's not really a strength as far depending on who he battles. That could be a strength because he can talk down to them niggas. Like I there ain't no fucking you without me. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I really got for Lux. Lux is kind of hard to do.
It is. I'm gonna tell you, it is. One thing I agree with Dot is sometimes he do take too long to get to the point. That's why I think a lot of that. That's why people want to see Gray Hoodie Lux come back because you remember him versus Miles, and he's like every bar was something. It was either a metaphor or a punchline or some type of simile. It was every bar, and then throughout the years when you've seen him transition into the other versions of himself, he's kind of like building up and doing a whole lot of just kind of rambling, filler type shit. And then when we seen him with Hollow, then you see the old Lux again, where the bars are coming more frequent. And that was one of my concerns when they was getting ready to battle Surf and Rock. I was thinking Surf and Rock was gonna win just off the fact that they were going to get to the shit faster. But Lux and Hollow surprised me. and Lux and Hollywood were able to like really line after line type of shit. So that's one of the critiques I have of them is like the inconsistency of the great versions of him. I think every version of Lux is dope, but like the one that people get excited about most is like the gray hoodie one. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody asked to see the Clips Lux come back. Nobody said, "Oh, I want to see the Arsenal Lux again," or "I want to see the rematch Murder Mook Lux come back." Nobody asked for those. They asked for Gray Hoodie Lux for a reason. So
that's true.
Freestyle, I don't really see him do too much freestyling. I mean, he can kind of do everything. He can angle you. He can talk to you. He can rap over your head. He could punch. He does train for the battle. He takes the battle serious. He's also the AS tier level, God level, one of those type of battle rappers.
So question,
well
Danny,
put together.
Question, Danny, because you a battler, and now I see you rebuttaling and freestyling more. Like, do you feel like if you're all right, you usually come with 3 straight rounds, so it's like, do you have to freestyle and rebuttal? Do you have to?
No, I don't think you have to.
If you don't, does that count for a weakness when you have 3 fire rounds?
It would. I'll tell you what, it counts for a weakness when you're battling somebody who does do it.
Okay.
Because they have an extra weapon. When 2 battlers are not freestyling and rebuttaling, it's even. Now it's just depending upon the rounds. But if somebody has dope rounds and freestyle, sometimes that freestyle ability to edge the battle if it's close. So you are at a weakness. You are at a disadvantage if you don't have no type of freestyle or rebuttal ability, because that freestyle rebuttal thing, you got to use it to take the sting off of some of those punches. When you get hit with haymakers and they shake the building, you got to say something to flip that shit back. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get the momentum back on your side. So that's why I've been doing it every battle now, because it's like it's something I could do. I'm not the best at it, but if it's another weapon I could use, why not use it? That's the way I look at it. Like, why not do it? So, and it's been working for me too. It's actually been working. So I don't really see Lux doing that often. I'm not saying he can't do it, but it's not too many weaknesses that him and Mook have, and that's why they are considered like, the top of the crop. Because these are guys who don't have, like, when you mention Lux, Hollow, Mook, maybe a Disaster, it's not too many weaknesses. They have way more strengths than weaknesses, so it's kind of hard to, when you try to compile what are they bad at, like, what are they bad at? You know what I'm saying? Like, they can kind of do everything pretty good, and that's what makes them where they are.
Okay, well, speaking about it, let's move on to Disaster.
Oh, well, let me see. Damn. Strengths. Disaster cannot really bark. He can be long-winded. He can freestyle mid-round, top of the round, rebuttal. He's very aggressive, got a lot of energy, can perform. I think sometimes he piles too many bars, too many words or too many stanzas into his rounds to where it becomes filler, and like people want to just like see you get to the shit, get straight to the point. You don't have to rap all the way around the world just to get to this. Like, just go straight to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of his main weaknesses, is that people called him and Arsenal like the filler kings. But when you get past that, these guys are like, they're amazing. Let me see, what is Disaster weak at? His punchlines. Punchline definitely. He doesn't. I think his punchline game is non-existent. He don't punchline. He don't like simile or metaphor like that. When he does try to punchline, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like about T-Rex, and he's like, I told him that. I told him in person. Like, come on, man. Like, you said I'll have so many cans banging at the back of your whip like you just got married. Like, no, Disaster, no, don't do that. Like,
Maybe
that's
back in
old.
the day that would have worked. Yeah.
Yeah, in the back in the day that would have worked, but not now. You know, it didn't work in the Regs battle either. So, and just think about how long ago that was. So no, he don't have a punchline game. Punchlines are kind of one of the main things you kind of need as a battle rapper. It's like one of the most commonly used weapons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for you to not have that, it kind of makes it to where things are more difficult on you. So, like, if you're not punching, then what weapon of choice are you using when it's your turn to rap? Like, what are you gonna do? So, like, let's say Arsenal. Arsenal don't have, like, he don't really have a punchline game either. He's gonna disrespect you to the fullest.
Yeah, we're gonna do ours next. We're gonna do ours next. But well, hold on.
But I'm just saying, like, Disaster, he can do a lot of stuff, man. He's very wild, unpredictable. You don't really know what the hell you can't know what he's gonna rap about before the battle happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what Diz is gonna say. He's wild. He's a wild card. That's a strength, actually. That's a strength because when your opponent can't predict what you're gonna do, they can't really counterwrite you. Well, I already knew you was gonna bring up this, and I knew you was gonna say that. No, you can't really do that with Diz because you don't know what the hell he's about to do. So that's a strength, actually. Like I said, a lot of unnecessary rapping, super extra long rounds that sometimes can equate to filler, a lack of a punchline game, and I think and a temper. There's a temper. He has a temper, and that's a weakness for any rapper. That's a weakness because you can't get emotional. You can't let nothing throw you off. You can't let nobody in the crowd fuck with you, and that bothers you or something your opponent does or says. You can't let none of that affect you. And like sometimes he can go off the handle on like some other things going on in the battle or in the crowd that can affect him, and it'll make him lose where he was at, or he'll get to arguing with somebody. Then he loses where he was at, and then got to start freestyling and shit. Like, nah, bruh. So that's definitely a weakness for him.
Okay. I think one of Diz's main strengths that I don't think people really give him props for is the nigga's smart. Like he's like when he battled Iron Solomon, he has so many references that apply to him that it's crazy. He's smart. Like Diz is really fucking smart. Like I don't know what the fuck he went to school for, but he's not no stupid ass nigga. And if he do his homework on your ass, if he do his homework on you and shit, he has a way of he'll fuck you up. He'll definitely fuck you up.
Look at the third round versus me.
Yeah, exactly. He has a lot of battles where it's just like, yo, what the fuck? This nigga is wilding right now. Like his energy is on point versus certain people, I'll say. You know what? His energy is a strength and a weakness because sometimes he be bugging.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? When he starts wilding on niggas, I like that. I like that this when he starts like you said, barking and snapping. I really like that shit. Now you asked Danny. You said he doesn't really punch or what form or what's he gonna come with. This is one of the most personal people, personal battlers also. Even when he freestyle, I think that a lot of his bars are aimed towards his opponents. And some you know what I mean, some shape or form, or he'll bring it back to his opponent. I like that about Diz. What else do I like about him? I mean, he's one of the top niggas too, and he held battle rap down for the West Coast for years, for a long ass time when smacking everybody was just concentrating on the East Coast. So I think he not single-handedly had to do that, but in a sense he really did. He made King of the Dot. We seen what happened when he left. They fell the fuck off. He has a lot of fans who will ride for him. You don't get that being a whack battler, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to have respect to have a big ass fan base like that. But I just don't like you said, like he's unpredictable, which could be good and could be bad at the same time. Like for instance, when I was interviewing Mook, and Diz came on, and Diz just started screaming and yelling. And it's just like, yo, Diz, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Well, even Mook was like, look, man, like I'll hang up if this is what he want to do. It's just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Diz do shit without thinking sometimes. I feel like I don't know if this nigga doing pills or what, but he be acting like he do sometimes. Sometimes he be fucking snap. He be bugging out, not in a good way and shit. And nigga battled Cassidy. Damn, he's the first nigga to battle Cassidy. When you stop and think about that shit is kind of crazy. I'm not saying a weak or a strength or a weakness, but that is kind of crazy. Like a lot of niggas try to downplay him, like he shouldn't be like Diz on Mount Rushmore. What the fuck are you talking about? Why? Like it's just like I don't see it like that, man. I think he definitely belongs up there. Myself personally, I think he's done enough to be up there.
Yes.
Let me think. What else? He does drop the fucking ball a lot. He does a whole lot. And I don't even mean the Cassidy battle. Sometimes he really just drops the ball. He talks so much shit before the battle, which is dope, but he will drop that fucking ball. And it's just like, God damn, Diz, what the fuck are you doing? He takes the West Coast real serious. That like all you West Coast niggas do that though. Like y'all all do that. Y'all take it very like you don't really see the East Coast niggas like East Coast this and East up. You don't see the East Coast battlers doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's the West who really be sticking together and shit like that. I think that's kind of dope in a sense. That's kind of all I can think of for this right now. That's all I can think of for this. What you think, Dot? Let me think. While Dot talking.
I think definitely his energy. His energy is through the roof. He could freestyle.
Oh yeah, freestyle ability.
He's usually direct.
He freestyle, you know what? He freestyle, but sometimes he do that shit too much to the point that it's not even dope no more.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, I want to give him credit for the freestyle, but then I'm not too sure if he's prepared with 3 rounds all the time because he freestyles so much that I don't know. Did he have 3 rounds? Did he just freestyle this round? And sometimes the freestyles don't hit. You know, it's just like he's like.
So, Dot, I got a question, Dot. If let's say Diz had a mediocre round, right? Would you give him more points if you knew he freestyled that round versus him writing that round?
Yeah, if you had a mediocre round and you just freestyled it, it'd be like, all right, cool, that was a freestyle, so hey. But if you wrote that, then it's just like, yo, why? See, it's a flip side to it, because if you wrote this round that was mediocre, that's your fault. Like, you wrote this round knowing it was mediocre. But now if you freestyled the round and it was mediocre, it's just like, all right, so why didn't you write? Or if you had written, why didn't you use it? Because the freestyle was mediocre. So it could be,
exactly.
I feel like it looked at both ways.
Okay.
It definitely
I feel you on that one.
But, so it's, delivery, stage presence.
Yeah, he got all that down pat.
Yeah, he got all of that down pat.
He's emotional. That could be a weakness too. He gets real emotional.
I was about to say that's definitely a weakness. That could definitely be a weakness. He gets emotional. To me, his bars ain't the best.
He what?
He freestyles sometimes. I said his bars ain't the best. He freestyles sometimes and it doesn't really land. And I feel like he can't. I don't feel like he could adapt. Like, he came to URL to battle Rex. Terrible. Then he battled Rock. Terrible. It's just like, I don't know, like, when he battled with URL, he doesn't know how to adapt. But that's what it seems like he can't adapt to that environment.
And he wants to so bad.
Yeah. He definitely wants to. And another weakness, like you said, is he dropped the ball. Drops the ball a lot. Definitely drops the ball a lot.
Okay. What about Arsenal? Go ahead, Danny.
Oh, no. Shit. Fuck. All right. Well, he has a phenomenal presence.
Facts.
Phenomenal. Like he like stage presence, crowd control. Like what does he do? What does he do? Once again, I'm here, and then the whole crowd's doing it. He don't even gotta say the rest.
Yeah.
Like that's a power within itself. Like now the crowd is already on your side. Like they ready for you. His aggression is A1. His aggression is A1. His energy is A1. His performance is pretty good. He's got a pretty good performance, man. That's why he's in like that GOAT talk. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's in Rushmore status, because he like personifies battle rap. He really does. Like Arsenal personifies battle rap. When you on stage, you're not supposed to be comfortable. Yo, like he not finna make his opponent feel comfortable at all. Like he's like, nigga, this shit could go one way or the other. I don't give a fuck. That's how he feel. That's the energy he brings to that stage. Like, I'm about to say all this crazy shit to you and you ain't finna do shit about it. Otherwise, this shit can go the other way. That's how I feel when I'm watching the Arsenal battle, man. It's like that's kind of like how you supposed to be treating these dudes. You're supposed to treat them like that. This ain't no friendly shit up here, nigga. Fuck you. That's his whole attitude. So, I mean, he's an example for all to draw inspiration from. As far as weaknesses goes, I think it's kind of obvious he lacks depth. He lacks an arsenal. How about that? Parallel fucking universe, man.
Damn.
He lacks an arsenal of weapons. Cause you know it's gonna be the disrespect and the fuck your mama and I'll kick your baby down the stairs, and outside of that, what are we really getting? I mean he probably crack a joke here and there, but you're not gonna hear no mind blowing metaphor, no mind blowing punchline, not too much great storytelling. There's a lot of other attributes that he doesn't have, and that's a weakness. The weakness is his lack of an arsenal. Fucking parallel universe like a motherfucker. His name's Arsenal, yet he doesn't have one. He coming at you like you know what he finna do. You know what he finna do. So it don't matter who the opponent is. He's not gonna change up nothing for nobody. He finna be him. So, it's like a weakness to me. It's a weakness because like if I'm battling Arsenal, I know what he's finna say. I know like 70% of what he's finna say already. So now I can choose to counterwrite it, or just let it rock and just let him rock and let him get away with it, or I could try to counter all that shit. So as a strategist, I wouldn't know how to get around that, or other people would know how to deal with him. So I think that's really like his lack of, because I've seen him freestyle. Oh, and also he's choke prone, stumble prone, pull out the phone prone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's not the most lyrical guy in the world.
God.
He's definitely not. No one's putting Arsenal in the top writers category. He's definitely not that. So, you know, those are just kind of obvious weaknesses for me.
Okay. Well, Arsenal, I feel like he's intelligent. I feel like even when he gets jammed up and he has to freestyle, he does it. It may not hit super crazy, but he finds a way to get up out of there. I like that. I like his aggression. Like, he goes to the max with the aggression. I'm talking about he won't just rap that shit. He'll be all up in your face, like all of that shit. All that shit entertaining as fuck to me. So I like that about Arsenal. I like the fact that he was the first one to really start traveling. It was really him. He'll go any fucking where, legit anywhere. And there's mad places where people won't come to the URL. So I like that about Arsenal, that he's down to travel. Was he most viewed in battle rap? Him and DNA be going back and forth for that title? For that? Even though he has way less battles than DNA, so I actually feel like it's Arsenal who's the most viewed battler in battle rap. Let me think. You did say as a weakness, he definitely is choke prone. That's true. He used to be so corny back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like like what I said, some of his bars was like so peanut butter and jelly. It used to be like, come on, Ars. I didn't like that about him, but I kind of feel like recently he's been stepping his bars up since all the fans got on him. I like the angle he takes as a businessman. Like, even though UW isn't thriving right now, or nothing of that nature, I like the fact that, like, when he battled Rock, he was trying to talk to Rock, talking about how I'm the reason why your kids are gonna have gifts for Christmas, and just trying to teach the nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I own UW, this, and the third, and shit. It actually gave him an angle, I feel like, towards certain battlers. Even in the Funk Flex freestyle, when he's up there talking about how fucking he's up there and didn't need URL help. Like, all these other battlers, I feel like rely on the leagues. Like, he don't gotta rely on the league. And I'm not saying that because he owns UW, but he's his own brand for real. Like, if he was a nigga who niggas ain't fuck with, they been would have stopped fucking with him. I feel like he pushes the culture forward, even though I wish he would do more with UW. I still feel like in a sense he does. All that disrespectful shit, like, how the fuck you get crowned that shit? He got crowned that. That is his lane. I think some of his jokes are corny too. I ain't gonna front. I do. Let me think. But it's like what Danny said. He don't got a. Danny, I feel like he don't got a Arsenal. He do, but his limit is real limited, and sometimes could be weak. Like how we were saying, Mook don't joke, and Danny, how you said you don't joke. Arsenal
Right.
joke, but that shit will definitely miss a lot of times too. It'll miss. You know what I'm saying? Let me think. Man, if Arsenal had beat Hollow, this list might be a little different, but he did. He did. I guess I don't really know. I guess that's about it. He's down to go. I mean, he's down. I mean, yo, his main strength is he's down to go where other battlers won't go. I guess that's his main strength for me, and that keeps him in the running for me. Because if it was just off of bars, like, I don't think he would be up there for me.
To me, Arsenal's kind of like Disaster. Like, the strength is delivery, stage presence, performance. What else? I mean, he could freestyle, rebuttal here and there. That could be a strength. He's willing, like you say, he's willing to go anywhere. He'll travel, battle anybody, any league. Been doing it for a long time too.
Yeah, longevity. You definitely got to give him longevity. Yeah. That's true.
I feel like he doesn't have that much strength. Like, you never know what you're gonna get with him in a battle. But it'll just pop up that battle. Like, he'll have one battle where you have a whole bunch of haymakers, and you're like, oh shit, this nigga Oscar bars, and then another one, and you be like, oh, this nigga's terrible.
He's inconsistent. He's definitely inconsistent.
Yeah, that's definitely a weakness. He's definitely inconsistent. His bars ain't always up there. He's definitely inconsistent.
Like, he lost mad battles. Then he beat Cortez, and it was like, oh shit, Ars is back. Then Ars came on like, I know what to do now. I swear to God, order my daughter, I ain't never gonna lose again. Then he loses like 3-4 in a row. And this is like, oh God, Ars, like, you was good that one battle.
Then you go in there and beat Twerk. Then in my opinion, you go in there and beat Kichi, and then you get smoked by Av. It's just like I don't know. Like, he, for some reason, he just can't stay consistent.
Yeah.
Just can't
Yeah.
stay consistent.
Yo, man, fuck with your boy, fan 007. Shout out to the fuck nigga, fam. What up, niggas? You good?